Today's collectible Spot's having a look at another case from the folks over at Kidrobot. This is the Kidrobot Knight Riders collectible figures. By Knight Riders, they're creatures of the night. No, not vampires. We're not thinking vampires here, guys. We're thinking owls. Owls. As, I might add, as scary as vampires. Some owls are pretty creepy looking. Of course, if you exclude the owl that Harry Potter maybe has, or maybe the owl that Jared from Labyrinth also has. But we're going to be having a look at some designer owl collectibles. We're going to have a look at an entire case, and the entire case consists of 20. So sit down, relax, grab something to drink, grab some oatmeal, grab some fruit punch. If you're a guy that loves fruit punch. I love fruit punch! Well, you're in luck. Grab your fruit punch, come on board. We're going to open up an entire case of these. You can see probably some of them down below here. Again, there is a total of, let's see here, there's 7, there's 14. So we are probably going to get ourselves an entire set. Let's grab one of them, and you can see what I'm talking about here. The individual boxes are very trippy. Knight Riders. No, not Kit. Not that Knight Rider. And then down below that it says Nathan, which I guess is the designer here. Some of the owls there featured nice, really, again, awesome kind of packaging. I kind of dig that packaging to it. And then on the back, the other, well, the complete line. Now, they don't necessarily have character names. They just basically have certain designs to them. And I guess some of them are carryovers. Some of them probably share similar bodies. But all are very creepy in their own way. But very interesting designs, though. Spin around the underside. You can go to www.kidrobot.com. Check out these. And you can also check out the other stuff that they are producing. All right, let's open this up. Get to some owls. Get to some owls. I'm going to need a knife. I got old right here. And we're going to go ahead and cut the seal on the first one. And then from there, we're going to resume. Tray resume until we finish off the entire case. Opening up the first box. We are treated to a foil bag. Now again, these aren't going to have names. So we're just going to kind of have to go through them. And if anything, I might tell you how many are in a case. So for example, the very first one is 1 of 20. So in 20 boxes, you're likely to get one of them. Again, 2 in 20, some of them 3 in 40, and so on and so forth. Yes, some owls can be pretty scary. I also think of that owl from Scooby-Doo. Remember what was it called? The Whippoorwill or something like that? And it would always say, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. Anyways, the first one is entitled Manale, or Manal, or Manale. It says there are 4 positive forces in the universe: sunshine, kittens, I agree to that, green tea, and Manale. This highly creative being will often materialize at stale events and draw out slumber parties in an effort to bring cheer and inner reflection. By the way, it also gives us the name of the artist there. It's Nathan Jerivicus. Clearly, Spot's not pronouncing that correctly. But there is his website right there. You can check it out. Check out some of his other artwork. Let's first have a look at the very first Knight Rider. Yes, I keep thinking the one with the car. It's not that Knight Rider. This one is slightly translucent, as you can see right there. It's got slightly kind of a crest crown at the top there. Perhaps that grants wishes or looks deep into your soul. The translucent plastic, though, is a nice touch. They do have posability in the arms, and I would have thought in the head, but I guess the head does not rotate, at least not in this instance. No, I can't seem to get it to rotate. It's also interesting that the figure has almost more of a soft rubber feel to it. But there is the Manale. M-A-N-A-L-E. Manale. Not sure. Nice artwork, though. Nice decorative looking owl. Even Spot's a little creeped out by owls. Maybe it was Scooby-Doo that did it for me. Watching that one episode of Scooby-Doo with the creepy owl. Also here in Canada, we had Mr. Dress-Up. and he talked to a picture of an owl, and the owl would move its eyes. I kind of found that was a little on the creepy side as well. Just saying. The next one, now that we at least know that there's names to these, the next one looks like there's some assembly required. I don't know what this extra little piece is here, but we're going to get this opened up. Dump out the contents. Okay, so one of it is a horn. I'm assuming goes into here. That's correct. And then it has this extra piece here, which looks like the owl, whereas the rest of it looks like a cow. This is Archie. This beautiful creature was a gift from an ancient Babylonian king to his eldest daughter. Its crystal horn has a healing properties and the ability to project the future when fed dark chocolate syrup. I mean, that works for me too. I mean, I can project the future when I have not chocolate syrup, but when I have caramel. There's something that you probably didn't know about. Spot can project the future with caramel? Yeah, I can. But there it is right there. It's kind of not quite an owl. Maybe not all of these are necessarily owls. This one actually could have been a cat, a little meow cat, judging also by the fact that it has a tail and it doesn't have wings. So night riders, maybe it's not all owls, Spot. Maybe it's things that live in the night. Like this cow, or I'm assuming it's a cow. I love the gradient of pink to this dark kind of bluish green. Kind of more of a purplish blue, I suppose. And like I'm guessing now, the kitty cat, I guess it is a kitty cat, the eyes are painted in this kind of psychedelic sort of deco. The gold around the neck area here. I have no idea what this does. I mean, maybe you just put it on the top there. It's like a bell. Come get your souls. Come get your souls. Or projections of the future. Come get your projections of the future. Over here. I don't know. We're going to put that one right there, though. I think the owl that I'm putting on top of its crown is making the thing a little slightly top heavy. All right, let's have a look at the next box. Hope you guys do enjoy these unboxings, these uncasings of Kidrobot. Love Kidrobot stuff. This one's a little bit different. This one's a little bit outside my wheelhouse. I think they call it a wheelhouse. And we got ourselves another Manail. I'm assuming it's Manail. Which I guess now I'm assuming is also a cat. Even though it kind of looked, I think what gave it away for me was the horn. That looked like a horn to me, like an owl, but I guess it's a cat. It's a meow cat. Meow meow. Gonna put that right over there. It does, also I have the card inside, but, oh, actually, wait a minute. There's something else in here. Hark? Yes, there is. It's a little gold owl. And I guess, I don't think the owls really do anything, but one's a little gold owl, one's a little blue owl. I have to remember that those go with those. All right, let's open up the next box, now that we know that they also do come with other things too. The next box in this video adventure, looking into the realm of Kidrobot stuff. Let's see what we have here. I know this is just going to continue to pile up. There's no way around it. No ifs, no ands, no buts. It's going to pile up big time. Now this one actually comes with like a white owl. Again, I don't know really what they go on to. I guess you could put them on top, for example. Maybe they all have something respectively that you could put on top of them. No idea. I'm going to put this, I'm going to try to group these together so I can keep track of what owl goes with which character. Last thing I want to do is start getting everything mixed up. All right, where were we? What were we doing? Now we have, I don't know what this is, but I know it did come with a white owl. This one is called Charlie. This is the youngest of the Night Rider family, an impish, mischievous creature. It says bubbling with vast pools of magnetic energy. Charlie is known for her hypnotic dance moves, and ultra-powered happiness. Well, that being said, let's have a look at Charlie. Look at the hair on Charlie. I'm assuming that's a hair. It's also got like a little wing, a little tail, I should say, that has this gem on the end. That's really cool coloring, though. Now, this one does have, I think it has posability. Yes, it does. Head does rotate. Arms rotate. There's the underside of it. It says Nathan, once again, Jeruvikus? I so apologize, Nathan. Not that he's watching these videos, but I certainly apologize for mispronouncing your name. I hate when people mispronounce my name. Especially solicitors. People calling you on the phone. Especially when they call you and they speak to you like they know you. They'd say, "Oh, hey, so-and-so," and they completely mispronounce it. Long time no see. And you immediately know right off the bat. You're like, okay, who is this? Oh, well, we haven't spoken in a while. No, apparently we haven't. You even know who I am. But let me tell you all about this service that we're providing in your area. And you're like, click. I don't do that. I usually say, if anything, I'm not interested. This is Sassy Cupcakes. And the award for the best name given to a vinyl figure, Sassy Cupcakes. Deep in the forest of northern Canada lives Unimoose. Sassy Cakes emerged from the severed horn of one of these magnificent creatures. She powers her sprightly. Boy, Spot's gonna just take a break for a second. Hold off, guys. Hold off. All right, let's resume. Where were we? We were looking at magnificent creatures. She powers her sprightly body with frosted beverages and loves to cartwheel uncontrollably when overexcited. All the power to you, Sassy Cakes. Sassy Cakes. I love that. Sassy Cakes. She does come with like a little kind of greenish owl. I'm not quite certain what these... I mean, they don't necessarily have to be all real animals. I mean, this could be an imaginary animal. Obviously, it came out of a horn, so... who knows? I don't know. It actually has the same body as this one right here, the manail. Just this one's more opaque in color. More of a kind of a whitish pink color. And it's got this horn at the top there, which does feel like solid plastic, a little more of a rubber, soft rubber at the top there. Posability, yes. Head's a little on the stiff side, but arm, head posability. And Sassy Cupcakes, that sounds like a stripper. Sassy Cupcakes comes also with this owl. All right, so moving along. It's quite the unique case of stuff, would you not say? But I don't think anything's going to top Sassy Cupcakes. I gotta give them something for that. That's a virtual star to you for Sassy Cupcakes. This one we already had a look at. This one was again Sassy Cupcakes. So we got two sassies. If not one sassy was not enough, we get two of them. And let's go through this. We're actually making some good headway. We've already gotten through the first row. Now on our way through to finishing the second row. You hear that? I'm just actually discarding these boxes to the side. Don't worry, I'm going to clean it up. I know everybody is greatly concerned, but I'm going to clean it up. The next one here is Benji. Made from pure gold and rolled in carminic acid, Benji is highly prized Knight Rider. Centuries ago, traveling monks would rub this creature's belly to ward off evil spirits. I know some people that do that now. Today, models squeeze Benji's wings to reduce eye bags and crow's feet. Outrageous. There is Benji right there, which actually shares the same body. Again, some of these will share same bodies to Charlie. Although more gold. Let's have a look at the other one so you can see what I'm talking about. See, this one's more primarily white with the little accents of the white on the tips. This one's more gold. Same head though. The gold is nice. Looks like something Goldfinger would have. Goldfinger. He's the man with the Midas touch. Head articulation. Arm articulation, if you want to call it arms. They're more like wings. And it also came with a black owl. So, again, I thought these were all owls. They're not quite all owls. They're mystic, dark creatures that actually do come with all owls. So I guess I'm 50% right. Let's open up the next box, which now finishes off the second row. Second row. I don't know why I had to make that gesture. Second row. Maybe you guys can also let me know. What do you think of owls? Just going to throw that out there. What do you think of owls? A lot of jerk owls out there, too. Look at that owl, that simple little boy just wanted to ask the owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? And what does that jerk owl do? He has 1, 2, 3. And then I think he bites through it. Jerk owl. What a jerk. What a jerk owl. Anyways, we got ourselves another, what was this one again? This one was Benji. Ah, yes, Benji. Benji the Gold. Kind of looks like a monkey. Something from the Land of Oz. All right, so we are about halfway. I guess when we get to about this one, we're going to be halfway through. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Yes, I know, it's a little bit of a departure. But wanted to show these off just to show the range of some of the different Kidrobot collectibles out there. Of course, they are also known for doing some more notable things, like things that you probably more recognize, like the Ninja Turtles and the Looney Tunes and stuff like that. We got ourselves another Charlie. Don't worry, the owl is still in there. The owl has not been forgotten. It's still in there. Another Charlie. Good old Charlie. Nothing beats him. Good old rock. All right, let's open up the next box here. Sees what we got. Still trying to think of other owls. Well, there was that gold robot owl in the original Clash of the Titans. More like a wind-up owl. Oh, this one's neat. Speaking of Wizard of Oz, this one kind of looks like one of the flying monkeys. Ah! Let's see what it's called. And by the way, while we're also at it, let's grab the owl. The owl is somewhere in... This one does not come with an owl? No? Where's the owl? This one doesn't come with an owl. Although it's... Oh, there it is. It was glow in the dark. Or no, it was silver. There it is. Silver. Silver owl. Silver owl. This one is called Dan. That's easy enough. Dan. This multidimensional being exists outside the realms of most creatures. He is a constant state of self-discovery and a wealth of knowledge to all who listen to the gentle vibrations of his glistening wings. Dan is often seen roaming galactic oceans with his partner, Cozy. I don't know if Cozy, maybe Cozy is one of the other ones in here, or maybe it's this silver owl. This one is a departure from some of the others that we had to look at in the fact that it's got wings spread out. Again, kind of looks like a flying monkey. Head articulation, a little bit, yes. No arm articulation because they are wings. I like the contrasting, though, of the purple with the silver spray and the silver coating on the front there. Very interesting, though. Underneath it says Kidrobot. And it also even says, it says Kidrobot, and then it says Money World. Money World. Which basically is where we live, right? We live in a money world. Everything is about the dollar. Unfortunately. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But we're not talking about money right now. No, we're not. We're talking about Kidrobot. Kidrobot, Spot first thought were owls. They're not owls, but we're going to continue on with this adventure. Now this one looks like a cat, although it does have wings. Probably not a cat. Feeling it's not a cat. Where's its owl? Its owl is right here. Another black owl. And let's read the card. The card says, this is Annie. And I just dropped some wrapper. Annie, when the goddess of generosity met this magical hermit king, Gerald, a special union was formed. The connection spawned the unique night owl, commonly known as Annie. This is an owl. Despite her seemingly docile appearance, Annie is a creature with enormous hidden strength and willpower. This one is primarily black, although it does have a little bit of the airbrushing of pink on its feet, its wings, and a little bit on the ears. And does it have head articulation? A lot of these are stiff. I'm going to guess yes, but again, I don't want to break it and break it off. Then Annie's not going to be doing anybody any help. There's Annie. Put her right over there. Let's grab the next one. We have approximately, and really this is not a situation where you could approximate this, it's pretty much right in front of you. There's 8, plus this one, that's 9. Simple math. That is simple math. Let's take a gander at this one here and see which one we got next. And the next one that we got, oh, I like the little jewels inside. I don't know if they're ears. Could be eyes. Let's see if the eyes have it. I see what I did there. This is Noko. It says, if you squint carefully through the jeweled eyes, those are eyes. It's kind of more like, I guess, a toad. You will be able to navigate through time and space. The revered astronomer Thaler once used this creature to map the dark side, no, not that dark side, of Jupiter and yesterday. That's so deep. Wow, that's so profound. Don't peer too much into the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, unless you do want to peer into the dark side of Jupiter and yesterday. All right, head articulation. Get back on track there. Arm articulation. There is Noko. Put that one right there. We have 8 left. We do. Would not fool you. Even if I was to say we have 14 left, anybody that could clearly look at that and say, Spot, you're being ridiculous. There's no way there's 14. And I would say, of course there is. There's 14, right? 2 rows of 4. This one, that's 14. Somebody would say, you're being ridiculous. When you want to get back to real world, we can talk. But if you're going to be in imaginary Lieville, well, we're not going to talk anymore. And that'll make me sad, and I'll realize, you know what, I have to be honest. I have to be honest that there is actually only, well, actually, there's not 8 left anymore. We are looking at the 8th in hand right now. This one comes with a pink owl, as you see right here. And this one is entitled Amtity? I guess, Amtity. This mystical creature spends much of her time in a dreamlike state, contemplating the secrets of the universe. When awake, Amtity is often seen weaving shiny, ideal threads that are given to receptive minds. Again, very deep from Nathan. This one here has more like a crown. The crown is not apparently removable. It also looks like it's got 2 sets of eyes, one larger pair of eyes, unless these are the eyes here. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Kind of like that yarn I was spinning you earlier. It looks like it has 2 pairs of closed eyes, but then this looks like a pair of open eyes. What's going on? That's what I want to know. What's going on? Here's the back of it right there. A nice transitioning of color between the light blue and the white. Posability in the head. Once again, in the arms as well. I don't really know what to make of this one. It's far out. Far out, he says. And nobody listens. Opening up now the 7th last box. Let's see what we got inside. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, like and share it with a friend. I never say that. You can like and share it if you want, but I'm leaving it up to you. You guys can do whatever you want. In this world, in this channel community, you guys can do whatever you want. You want to say first? Go ahead. Say first. This one here, once again, is Annie. We've already had a look at this one before. We have now 2 of Annie's. Put her right over there. And let's see. Let's kind of just take a quick gander, shall we? See which ones that we have, see which ones we don't have yet. And this might be hard because the designs are so far out. I think we do have all the bottom 3. Check, yes. We have this one. Yes. I don't think we have this one yet. We have Annie. We don't have this one. So we have 2 so far that I don't think we've gotten. And we don't have this one. We don't have this one. I think that's it. I think that's all the ones that we're missing. Oh, and this one right here. Are you sure, Spot? Yes, I think I am. All right, so let's open up the next package. I wanted to say something other than box. The next package. I got so much mess everywhere. Is there one of these that can just help me clean up all of this? Not to say I would give my soul for it, because that's a big statement, but if somebody could just kindly help me with this. There is the said owl. This one is more like a purplish owl. And this one is cozy. Isn't that cozy? This multi-dimensional being exists outside the realms of most creatures. She is a constant state of self-discovery and wealth of knowledge to all that listen to the gentle vibrations of her glistening wings. That sounds like it's a familiar read-up. Cozy is often seen roaming galactic oceans with her partner Dan. Ah, yes, Dan. So here we have Cozy. And here we have Dan. And I guess these guys hang out. They just explore realms together. They explore your souls together. Ooh. Very, very cool, though. I think of my favorite shapes so far, one of my favorite shaped figures is this one right here. I like the hair and the tail. But we shall see, because we still have 5 boxes left. Let's open up the next box. This one looks like it wanted to escape. You see how the bag is kind of peeking itself through? Where do you think you're going, bag? Hold your turn. You just wait. We're going to get to you sooner or later. Now let's see what we got here. The next one is definitely different. The owl is present. The owl is white. And this one is entitled Milo. Could be Milo, but Milo. This serene creature is often found wandering empty streets late at night, spreading dream magic through open windows. He's the master of shapeshifting and negotiation, often being used in volatile scenarios to ease tensions and create unity. And that is Milo. Milo appears to have no feet. He does have the same hairstyle that I do like, and I love how it's got that dark, it's almost like a dark bluish black. Very shiny on the back, and the airbrushing of that lighter turquoise teal color. I like that. And the golds really pop on these when you have the, some of the lighter colors, they don't stand out as well, but when you get some of the darker colors, they really pop. And there is Milo. Put him right over here. We are now down to 4 boxes, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Exhibit A, or Exhibit K in this instance. K being Kidrobot. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. The next one that we got inside. Get to the bag. The next one is, I think, one that we don't have yet. Oh, it is. No, it's the same one that we had before. In fact, I think this was the second one that we had before. And this one was called, once again, let's grab the card here, Archie. This was Archie. You again hear that sound. I'm just dumping the boxes. I got kind of like a little side. I prepared myself this time around, as opposed to simply just throwing them onto the floor. I've got myself like a little side box where I can dump the stuff into. Hey, I'm being smart. Using the old noodle. Oh, maybe I don't point it with a knife, but using the old noodle. Let's get to the next box. And the next box we have comes with lots of other accessories. Or it comes with only one accessory, and that's a teal colored owl. We have this one right here. A read-up. Of course I can give you a read-up. The read-up for this one is called, I think, Rilla. It says, once found in the humid tropics of Australia, this energetic and highly focused being now roams the globe in search of creative adventures. Rilla's kaleidoscopic stare is both dazzling and unnerving, often sending unprepared bystanders into hysterical fits. Kind of an all-silver version of the one that we already had a look at before. Also omitted is the horn. It's weird that the head looks like an owl, but then obviously it's attached to a body. It's like it's an owl that's been just glued onto a body. Very interesting, though. Very interesting designs as a whole. We are now coming down to the end of it, my friends. I can call you all my friends. We are down to the second last box. This is from the Kidrobot Night Riders from Nathan. These are available in comic book stores. You can, of course, one thing I also mentioned, or failed to mention, is you can also go to Kidrobot's website. You can order directly from their site. So if you like these, you want to pick up some for yourself, you head over to Kidrobot's website. This one we've already received. Actually, we just did this one. Just fancy that. It was like deja vu. Literally just the last one we did. We got another one of them. Put that right there. And the final box for this adventure. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. We thought we were going to talk about owls. We kind of got a little sidetracked as we looked at just mythical creatures. That's a better way to describe it. Mythical creatures of the night. And where's my knife? It just went over here. By the way, did I even mention that Old Red was joining us for this review? I don't even know if I did. I'm sorry, Red. I just kind of skipped my mind. Just skipped my mind. The last one, and luckily it's a different one, is this guy right here. This one looks like an owl. At least the head portion of it looks like an owl. Let's see what the card has, and let's also see which owl he came included with. I say he, it could easily also be a she. This one's got a little pink owl. And this one is called... Well, there you go. See, I assumed. And what did I just do? I made a fool out of myself. It's Miss Andrea, assuming then it's a female, sculpted from an apatite crystal and sprinkled with pink tourmaline dust. Miss Andrea is a rare species. It was once said that the only thing more precious than this creature were the earlobes on this phosphorescent monkey. It's not an owl. It's not an owl. I don't know why I'm so passionate about that. It's actually a monkey. It's a monkey. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. It's a monkey. Let's have a look at this monkey, which has this really awesome translucent yellow to it. See that? Kind of looks like it's candy, like I want to eat it, but don't eat it. You don't want to eat this. It's plastic. It's vinyl. And it's got a little bit of that transitioning pink in the feet, as well as the transitioning of the pink in the hands. Quite like the translucency, though, to her. Head rotation. Once again, arm rotation. And the material feels, again, not as soft as the first one we had a look at, but still a little on the soft side. Miss Andrea. Miss Andrea. Well, there you go, guys. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed this uncasing as we had a look at another outing from the folks over at Kidrobot. Today we were having a look at a case of the Kidrobot Night Riders. No, that's not that Night Rider. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Spot's going to have more videos. I am heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.